Lea, she was a good baby. She came a little early, but doctors said she was perfect and she just wanted to come out and meet the world. She had a good upbringing by her stepfather, who's very smart. She went to a great school in Redondo Beach. It was a great school. She loved it. She liked to listen to music. She took piano lessons because her stepdad is a Steinway piano technician. She was just a joy for everybody, except her brother, when she was little. She would follow him around everywhere, and that would annoy him when he was a toddler. In their early adulthood, they became very close. She wanted to be like him.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
I got a phone call from Max, and I says, let me try and get a hold of her. And then I'm trying to text her, never answered a text, phone straight to voicemail, not even a ring. And I remember my heart dropping because she had that phone glued to her. There was something wrong. And so I called the police immediately after that.
When's the next time you had conversations with her after you left?
Did
And did she respond?
No. And that first night, I was worried, but not too super worried, thinking maybe she's just mad at me, trying to punish me, you know? And then the following day, when Max called me and said, yo, dude, where's my sister? That's when I was like,
Did she have a place that she was gonna go?
she had talked about going over to Chris's.
Did you guys talk about Chris at all?
The only thing she really ever said about Chris to me, it's a friend from high school.
Did you have any contact with the police at all over the weekend?
Not over the weekend, but I talked to Lee's mom, Renee, as well as her brother, Max.
Do you know him?
Yes, we went to high school together along with Lee. I always bring my tarot cards with me.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Cool. Good for you.
What do you do with them?
They're used for, I guess the word would be fortune telling.
So what do you think about his tarot card stuff?
That's kind of creepy to me, but it's like everybody has their way of doing things. Everybody has their way of religion or how they relax themselves. I'm not that person to judge.
We got him to meet up with us to do a tarot card reading for my sister.
We all went over to the gazebo. Then I pulled out Lee's blanket and this letter that she wrote me, and I put it down on the table and I asked him to read Lee.
Air, earth, fire, water, spirit. In this case, I believe the deck is talking about me. The Knight of Cups is usually a young man who brings emotional tidings. Since it's reversed, the tidings are emotionally unsettling to hear. There's things that look like they're helpless, I guess would be the right word for it. And I know that's gonna be painful to hear.
She's
I know.
gone, Chris. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, I know that.
Chris, we just
Yeah.
really need to know, man. Chris,
I know.
look at me right in my eyes. Dude, where is she?
I don't know where she is right now. I do not know.
You know what happened.
You have every right to be angry with me for
Just tell me that.
lying to you.
I started putting it together in my head that he was about to tell us that she was dead. I got up and walked away and started crying.
I know you guys are probably not going to believe a word of this. The first part of my story was right. She did text me and asked to come over because she was feeling really depressed. We went out and played video games for a while we were talking. She just paused the game and she kissed me. I stopped her several times and asked her, "Are you sure this is what you want?" She said that was what she wanted, and we kept going.
He explains that all of a sudden she starts to freak out over her trying to get drug money from him.
And she grabbed the knife that I keep by my bed and tried to attack me. She thrust at me twice. I dodged the first one, then I grabbed her hand on the second. And then I placed my hand at her throat. I didn't start squeezing until after she kept going. She used both of her arms to push against me with the knife, trying to cut my arm. So I started squeezing on her throat. I thought that her muscles would relax when she went unconscious and that I could gradually move the knife away and let her go and let her regain consciousness. That didn't happen.
Where'd you put her body? Where's your body?
I'll get to that. Just please let me finish.
We're listening. Just keep going.
I did the only thing I could think of, and God help me, I put her in the dumpster.
I only can remember like a little tiny bit of it because it was so disturbing to hear.
She wouldn't try to stab you, dude. She would never try to do that. Fucking lying sack.
I will be turning myself in to the police.
You think I'm just gonna let you walk away and drive away? You killed my damn sister. No, let me quit. Give me away. Get my phone. It has all this recorded. Call the cops. What happened after that? I went across the bridge and then I called my mom and my mom started screaming. Couldn't calm her down. I shouldn't have told her right away. I didn't know what else to do.
Renee, what are you calling about? That guy just admitted he killed my daughter. Who's your daughter? Lea Porter. And who killed her? Christopher Waide. Christopher Waide just admitted he killed her.
An emotional day in court for the family of Lea Porter. Today, her killer, Christopher Waide, accepting a plea deal of second-degree murder. Both the first-degree murder and sex assault charges were dismissed.
And they said, "Okay, well, where's Lee?" And he said, simply, "I already told you." He lied because he told us that he redressed her in these clothes that we found, and she's not in them. He got 48 years for murdering my daughter. She has been discarded somewhere. You know, whether he's hidden her someplace where he can go back and visit her, which is truly what my mama heart says.
Lee's mom still wears this photo of her daughter around her neck and says the hardest part is not knowing where Lee is.
I mean, I'm trying to come to terms that I may never find her.